Imagine turning any dull room into a full concert in seconds, without spending a fortune or guessing what to buy. Welcome back to channel, where today I'm revealing top 5 best wireless party speakers with extreme bass and lights, 2026, helping you instantly spot the right choice for your vibe. Some speakers don't just play music, they rewrite how a room feels the moment they power on. The JBL PartyBox 110 is one of those rare machines that turns silence into an event within seconds, especially when you least expect it. Before owning something like this, gatherings often feel flat. Phones struggling, weak bass, and sound that disappears outside a small circle. That gap between energy and expectation is exactly what this speaker targets. Step into JBL PartyBox 110. Built under JBL store standards, with Boyd lighting effects and wireless party speakers with extreme bass and lights integration that reacts to every beat like a visual heartbeat. Deep bass radiates through walls without distortion, while its portable frame makes it easy to carry from rooftop to backyard. The built-in light show adds atmosphere that feels alive rather than decorative. Compared to Sony's SRS XP series, JBL leans harder into bass punch and visual energy, though it is slightly bulkier and not ideal for ultra-minimal setups or long backpack travel. Ideal for party hosts, small event organizers, and anyone who wants sound that fills space instead of just background noise, especially for weekend hangouts or outdoor nights. When sound becomes something you can feel in your chest rather than just hear, the room never goes back to being ordinary again. Visit the JBL store for authentic availability, especially if you are exploring wireless party speakers with extreme bass and lights and want a balanced mix of power, portability, and lighting impact that truly reshapes how your music feels in real spaces today. One night, a backyard can feel louder than a stadium when the right speaker wakes up. That's exactly what this party Bluetooth speaker, 240-watt peak, brings into real-life situations. Most people struggle with weak sound, dull lights, and short battery life during gatherings, which kills the mood fast. This unit answers that gap with deep bass, a dazzling light show, IPX4 protection, and a 15-hour battery that keeps going. At beach trips or pool parties, its waterproof design holds steady while BT 5.3 ensures stable connection without dropouts. Wireless party speakers with extreme bass and lights category usually divides users, but this one balances power and portability surprisingly well. For home users, it fills rooms without distortion. For outdoor lovers, TWS pairing lets you expand sound for larger spaces. Compared with smaller 100W portable speakers, this 240-watt unit delivers more body and presence, though it's slightly heavier to carry. Buyers who love loud music, outdoor gatherings, and light-driven atmosphere effects will benefit most from it. Minor downside is that at max volume, battery drains faster, but for normal use, it stays impressive throughout the day. Unlike typical compact speakers, this one feels like a full party system compressed into a portable frame. Overall, this speaker turns simple moments into energetic gatherings where sound and lighting work together naturally, without effort or confusion, making it ideal for users seeking wireless party speakers with extreme bass and lights that feel modern, powerful, and easy to carry anywhere from rooftops to beach nights and indoor celebrations alike, without hesitation today, now. Few people expect a 15-inch party speaker to feel like a portable stage explosion in a box. Yet the Gemini Sound GSP L5500PK does exactly that the moment it powers on. Most users struggle with weak audio, flat bass, and lifeless party setups that fail outdoors. This system fixes that gap with a 15-inch driver, 300-watt output, and LED lighting that reacts to sound. It connects easily for Bluetooth, supports TWS pairing, and gives DJs a flexible 3-channel mixer experience. In real use, wireless party speakers with extreme bass and lights often feel gimmicky, but this one delivers grounded power with clarity. The bass is deep but controlled, and vocals stay clear even at higher volumes during outdoor gatherings. Compared to similar JBL or budget PA speakers, it trades slight portability for louder presence and richer lighting effects. Downsides include its size and weight, making it less ideal for solo travel setups or tight indoor spaces. Still, for DJs, event hosts, or anyone building serious wireless party speakers with extreme bass and lights energy, it stands strong. A single evening with this speaker can turn an ordinary gathering into something people talk about long after the music fades. Before buying, think about what you truly need from wireless party speakers with extreme bass and light systems. If you want something compact, this may feel oversized. But if your priority is filling space with sound, energizing crowds, and having reliable Bluetooth control, this speaker becomes a dependable event companion for repeated use without complicated setup steps that simplifies every live performance moment. A 300-watt portable speaker can now shake an entire open field without a single wired connection. Most buyers struggle with weak volume, flat bass, and batteries that die before the party even starts. This is where the Party Bluetooth Speaker 300W Peak steps in with serious presence. Outdoors, it removes the fear of sound fading into wind or distance. Deep bass hits like a live concert feel, supported by a large subwoofer design. The dynamic lights sync with music, giving wireless party speakers with extreme bass and lights a real visual punch. Battery life stretches up to 15 hours, enough for beach nights or backyard gatherings. TWS pairing lets 2 speakers expand the soundstage for larger crowds. Compared to smaller 50-watt speakers, it delivers fuller depth, though it is less pocket-friendly than compact travel units. Downside, it is bulkier, so solo travelers may prefer lighter alternatives. Ideal for campers, beach hosts, and anyone who values powerful outdoor sound over portability limits. When silence turns into celebration, this speaker is the spark that rewrites the atmosphere. At gatherings where music usually feels distant or distorted, this speaker restores clarity and energy across every corner of the space. It creates a shared mood where people actually stop talking just to listen and move with the rhythm naturally. For families, it turns simple evenings into memorable moments, while younger users enjoy the flashing light patterns and punchy bass response that fills open-air environments without strain or distortion at higher volumes. It balances energy and practicality in outdoor sound experiences perfectly tuned. A living room can turn into a concert hall within seconds if you power on the Philips X5206 Bluetooth party speaker. Most people don't realize how flat ordinary speakers sound until they try something built for impact. This is where the X5206 changes the mood. Its 80-watt max power pushes deep bass that feels physical, not just heard. The real-world problem is weak sound during home parties or small gatherings. Phones and cheap speakers collapse when volume rises. Here, this speaker solves it with room-filling output, party lights, and karaoke effects that pull people in. Battery life goes up to 14 hours, which means no constant charging interruptions. It also brings mic and guitar inputs, making it useful beyond music playback. Compared to typical wireless party speakers with extreme bass and lights, this Philips model feels more controlled and less distorted. Still, it is not perfect. Portability is average, and it may feel slightly bulky for travel. If you prefer ultra-portable sound, smaller JBL or Sony party speakers might fit better, but they sacrifice raw power. What you gain here is energy that doesn't fade mid-party, even when crowds grow. For those searching wireless party speakers with extreme bass and lights, this unit adds a balanced audio experience. When the music ends, what stays is not just noise, but shared moments built around clear, punchy sound that fills every corner of the space, leaving a lasting impression of how a single speaker can reshape an ordinary night into something far more alive than expected. without losing its clarity or power anywhere.